कथन।
ये
हाँ,
इसने कहा है कि मैं ले गया था, मैंने रैप किया, इसके बाद मर्डर करके मैंने तालाब में फेंक दिया।
तो उन्होंने कहा है रेप किया, मर्डर किया और तालाब में फेंक दिया। ये स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड किसने किया है मिस्टर रघुवंशी?
सर
हु वाज एसएचओ ऑन 18/11/19?
18/11/2019 को रिपोर्ट किया हुआ।
हु वाज द एसएचओ एंड एसपी?
उस दिन एसआईटी के हेड बघेल साहब थे सर।
कौन है बघेल? ये क्या है, एडिशनल एसपी है?
हाँ सर।
सामने आओ। ये स्टेटमेंट तुमने रिकॉर्ड किया है?
जी सर।
फिर क्या हुआ इसके बाद?
सर स्टेटमेंट की जो तथ्य बताए उसकी तस्दीक के संबंध
ये
में-
बात लिखी है ना इसमें कि उसने फैक्ट कहा कि मैंने उस लड़की का रेप किया, मर्डर किया और नाले में बहा दिया।
तालाब में बात
ये लिखा है ना इसमें?
हाँ, टीमरेज स्टाफ डैम किनारे
लिखा है ना
लिखा है
27 के मेमो में?
Yes, sir।
हाँ, इसके बाद क्या किया आपने?
सर सोनू क्लावा द्वारा जो तथ्य बताए की तस्दीक हमने सबसे पहले की है सर कि जो स्थान बताया वहाँ पर जाके पूरी टीम तलाश की, तो क्या एविडेंस है उसमें, क्या साथ वहाँ पर है घटनास्थल पर।
मुझे ये बताओ, ये अभय अखंड प्रताप सिंह वहां कब पहुंचा? इसकी स्टेटमेंट बाद ही आया ना, कब पहुंचे तुम वहां पर?
नहीं गया 12-17 के बाद मैं दोबारा कभी नहीं गया।
नहीं, तुम गुना कब पहुंचे?
गुना में पहुंचा सर जून 2019।
हाँ, तो ये इसके जाने के बाद स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड हुआ है नवंबर 19 में।
मेरे समक्ष नहीं हुआ ना, मेरे को इसमें संबंध में जानकारी।
तुम तो गुना में थे ना उस वक्त?
यातायात में था सर, तो पुलिस लाइन में था।
ठीक है, अब जितना सवाल पूछे उतना जवाब दो और ज्यादा हमें आंख में आंख देखने की जरूरत नहीं है तुमको। समझ में आया? मिस्टर श्रीवास्तव, आफ्टर दिस स्टेटमेंट व्हाट हैपेंड?
कल आज ये
तलाशी हुआ सर।
रिपोर्ट पेश की है, ब्रीफ पेश किया है ना, आज में उसने लिख दिया कि सोनू करावत के संबंध में तो उसके विरुद्ध कोई एविडेंस नहीं पाया गया, इसलिए उनके विरुद्ध हम कार्रवाई करने में असमर्थ हैं। अब सर जो जिसपे एलिगेशन इन्होंने लगाए 302 के, वो इन्होंने फिर कह दिया कि हम नहीं कार्रवाई कर सकते। जिसपे एलिगेशन मैंने द्वारा कोर्ट में लगाए थे वहां इन्होंने इन्वेस्टिगेशन किया नहीं। लड़की का आज भी पता नहीं कि अब हुआ क्या, क्योंकि जो उम्मीद बंधी थी कि एक यहाँ पे 302 का केस बनते हुए कोई जांच होगी तो वो जांच यहाँ खत्म होगी,
और उधर जीतू के
वो बरी होगी।
स्टेटमेंट पे उसके खिलाफ चालान पेश कर दिया
पेश कर दिया केवल
और
27
यहाँ पर 27 के मेमो में स्टेटमेंट आया
कुछ नहीं कर रहे,
और ये बोलते हैं हम इसके खिलाफ कोई प्रमाण नहीं मिला।
नहीं कर पा रहे। ये आज पेश
दिस इज द डबल स्टैंडर्ड मेंटेन्ड। इसी केस में सारे एग्जाम्पल्स मिल जाएंगे आपको। जिसमें चाहा वही सब्जेक्टिविटी आ गई ना, जिसमें चाहा उसमें चालान पेश कर दिया और जिसमें चाहा उसमें चालान पेश नहीं किया। धारा 27 का मेमो दोनों में है। एक बोलता है मेरे साथ में थी तो उसको तो चालान पेश कर दिया, एक बोलता है मैंने उसका रेप किया, उसका मर्डर किया, उसको नाले में बहाया, उसके खिलाफ कोई एविडेंस नहीं है आपके पास। ये आपका कंडक्ट है। और ये एडिशनल एसपी है, क्या नाम है तुम्हारा?
सर तेरसी है बघेल।
They are the persons fit to be compulsory retired by way of penalty, or to be the government can be still be more harsh while dismissing them from service. These are the black sheeps in the police department who are defaming the police establishments. Mr. Verma, you must take a call. Remove these persons with harsh penalties. They don't deserve to be in police force. क्यों नहीं किया चालान पेश तुमने? और क्यों किया तुमने चालान पेश जितेंद्र वाले केस में? कोई जवाब नहीं है तुम्हारे पास। ये मर्जी है, जिस केस में चाहे उसमें चालान पेश करेंगे, जो चाहेंगे नहीं करेंगे। ज्यादा संगीन अपराध तो इसका था जिसने खुद स्टेटमेंट दिया। और आज जस्टिफाई कर रहे हो यहां पे आकर के, पूरा अमला आके बैठा हुआ है यहां पे। ये हरकतें हैं आपकी, हरकतें ही कहूंगा मैं तो इसको। ये बोनाफाइड डिस्चार्ज ऑफ ड्यूटी नहीं है, हरकत है आपकी।
क्लियर कट 201 का ऑफेंस है,
एलिमिनेशन,
डिस्ट्रॉय ऑफ एविडेंस,
यस, एलिमिनेशन ऑफ
क्लियर
एविडेंस।
कट ऑफेंस है।
हाँ, and he was SIT member or chief,
He was head of the
SIT. And then you say, sir, we have constituted 5 SITs or 3 SITs?
3 SIT,
3
3 SITs. ये रिजल्ट है आपके SIT का। तो थाने में क्या होता हो? अब बताओ जरा, ये अखंड प्रताप सिंह के खिलाफ बताओ क्या क्या है तुम्हारे पास?
इनके खिलाफ वही है कि इन्होंने कोई इन्वेस्टिगेशन किया ही नहीं। जो इंटायर मैंने
वो जब 18 में था वहां पे।
यस,
हाँ
उसके बाद इन्होंने चालान पेश कर दिया।
हाँ
और चालान में केवल धारा 27 का मेमो आया था।
हाँ,
मैं लॉर्डशिप को ये बताना चाह रहा हूँ कि इन्होंने अरेस्ट ही क्यों किया? जब
कुछ नहीं किया इन्होंने, कुछ नहीं किया।
कुछ नहीं किया।
टेक नोट ऑफ दीज फैक्ट्स।
अब सर उसके
In one case, no steps were taken in the matter of investigation and challan was filed. Allegations you have heard against him. You have seen the court order sheet. You have seen the conduct of the SP, not for submitting a report of inquiry. He has not even touched the papers. And then, what was the justification of send this man again, maybe in a different office? What was the justification? What was so much of Guna was in need of such an outstanding officer? From where was he sent to Guna again?
Gwalior to Guna.
From Gwalior to Guna. Why was he sent? Let us understand this fact also. Why was he sent here? Well, there at Guna. And that too only after 6 to 7 months. Mr. Raghuvanshi, you also make note of it. On the next date, we want to hear all these facts. We must reach to a logical end, no matter how much time we spend on this case. But we are really at pains. A poor man can only lament. Where that girl would be, in what shape she would be, whether she is alive or not, we do not know. Perceive situation as if she was our daughters. Now, what is your steps to be taken now?
Not so far as the statement made by the other side that we have said that there was nothing against that, Malod. That is, we have never said, Malod, in our status report.
All said and done, you have not taken any steps against Sonu also.
That
Now, what are you going to do?
Malod, so far as Sonu is concerned, Malod, we applied for narco test. That was rejected. Then we applied.
I'm asking you what steps you want to take now.
Now, Malod, so far as this Sonu is concerned, Malod.
How you want to go about it now? You have let off Jitender. He got a seal of acquittal from the court of law. He is now scot-free. Sonu, you have given him the warm send-off.
So far as Malod, Jitendra is concerned, Malod, we have.
I'm not talking about anybody.
Sir.
I'm only concerned with the status as regard the corpus. You come back to the point. Give me how you are going to go about to find out the corpus of the missing girl, live or dead.
So far as, my lord, because that this Sonu's confession is there, my lord.
You please give us status whether she is living or she is dead. Then we will start taking action. Please give us a report if she is living or she is dead. And come back. We are going to reach to a flawless logical end.
Yes.
Because we owe accountability towards public at large. These persons have reposed faith and trust upon us, and we as constitutional authorities owe an obligation to the public to protect them, to take serious action against all such erring officials who were involved in this case, and let it be an example for all the officers in the state as to what are they supposed to do, how they are supposed to behave, and how are they supposed to conduct themselves in public domain. Mr. Verma, it's not a case of issuing charge sheet. It's a matter of changing their mindset. Don't create fear, but there should be deterrent steps. All these, what I'm saying is, it should come in their routine discharge of duties. The mindset should be such that I am a public servant. Mindset should be that I am a public servant. I should not forget I am a human being. I must treat others also as a good human being. And God has given you this chance to maintain law and order and public order. Discharge this duty, ensuring good to the public at large, protecting them against invasion of their life and liberty and property, not to exploit them, not to torture them, not to embarrass them, not to deprive them. This is the duty of a police officer. People should not have a fear psychosis because they are going to police station. They should be protected. They should be extended helping hand. This is what is expected of you people. You take oath also, I believe. You take oath once you qualify IPS. Why should you not imbibe that culture which a person after taking oath is supposed to have? You forget everything once you are posted as SP. I don't want to comment upon your status as SP, but I can always comment upon the way you have conducted yourself as SP, which is unbecoming of a public servant. See, if a person cannot justify the obligations which he owes towards public while holding the post, does he qualify himself to hold that post? And that was not done on either situations, on either fronts rather. Neither there is an inquiry by the SP, nor there is satisfactory investigation. I mean, these persons who are alleged to be member of SIT, probably because of their experience in police services, whosoever was there, and this is the quality of investigation you have done. No, you can smile it away because naturally you are defending the government, so you have to smile it away. But we are taking on a serious note. Mr. Counsel, you have to be very serious. And this is one case. Mr. Counsel, this is one case where we could lay our hand, this man could gather courage to come to the High Court. Otherwise, poor persons like the petitioner can only lament because neither he has money power, nor he has political power or muscle power.
मेरे पास तो मैं अकेला ही हूँ, मैन पावर भी नहीं मेरे पास.
And this man can only lament but for the court's intervention. In entire India, different states, where such kind of grievances go unheard. There's only one case which has come before this court of this nature. There would be thousands of cases of this nature. That is why on that day I said that nowadays investigation only comes to full stop after recording police statement of the accused. This is what disturbs us. Despite court order, your SP has conducted himself in a manner unbecoming of a public officer. If these officers do not have respect for the court orders, what kind of fairness I can expect from them in the matter of investigation and discharge of their duties? Tell me one thing. If this man is so arrogant that he remains indifferent to the High Court order and asks an additional SP to prepare a report which runs into 10 pages, which has no meaning. And he has the audacity to come to the court and say that this is the compliance. There is no remorse. Because he is SP. Because you are an IPS officer, posted as SP, you are above the law. You are above court orders. You can afford to remain indifferent to the High Court order. And you opened up your argument trying to show the bona fides of the police. Mr. Counsel, we are not concerned. See, it's a matter of habeas corpus. No, ultimately we have to see your bona fides. And in all fairness, your instruction should have been, if there is any lapse, no, don't argue the lapse. You have to, Mr. Counsel, all said and done, before that, and all right, then, yes, very well. Now you have started from July 17. Now probably you will take the whole day. No. Since you started from July, now look at answer these questions which the London Council for Petition has raised and the court has raised. Despite 5 chances, you have not apprehended. You have called Jitendra at police station, allegedly recorded his statements. Those statements are not on record. 5 times in the month of August. And after taking police remand, you have taken him for a walk to his sister's house, found a lock, came back. This is the kind of investigation you have done. And there is allegation against SHO. They was trying to strike a deal between Jitendra and the father of the missing corpus. That, on which court had taken exception, because the Learned Counsel, while filing an affidavit, had taken due care of the factual narrations. There is no denial of that fact. And that's why the court has taken a strong exception to the conduct of the SHO. And for that reason, the SP was required to hold an inquiry. And that was not done.